I got thinking today, a lot of people use certain things as a crutch. Then they use it as an advantage that they need to get over. I'm thinking about me being blind in my right eye. That is considered a disability to some people. There's certain people who will be like, well, I'm blind in my right eye, I can't drive. So I'm going to need somebody to give me a special accommodated vehicle, and I'm going to need this, I'm going to need that. I'm going to need to ask the people, ask the masses, get financial supplementation for it, yada, yada, yada. Have a niece who can't read, who doesn't read because she can't conjugate the verbs. She hadn't figured, she's like dyslexic in some case. And her whole entire life, she wrote off, gaining knowledge or gaining intelligence upon herself because, well, I can't read, so that's beyond me. Her whole life, I can't read, that's beyond me. Only problem with that is now she's older, she's supposed to be, learning how to pay bills, learning how to do all that stuff. They told her she had reading comprehension problem when she was in grade school, and she carried that thing clear to the end of school. Now she's out of school, and she really doesn't know how to read now. It is because she decided long ago, because somebody told her that she has this disability, and she's no longer, she's just gonna use that as a crutch. I don't have to do it because, I have a disability. My kids have autism. I don't treat my kid any different than any other kid. People are like, man, you are a cruel, cruel monster because kids need that. I said, well, my kids, yeah, they do need special attention when it comes to certain things, but 90% of the time they'll get what we give them. There used to be a time at the time that my kids were in, like I said, they're really high on the spectrum. They're not to the point where they can't even function. But my kids are social. They talk. They listen. They do things. They're learning those social aspects, and it's mainly because I don't use that disability. I don't even like calling it a disability. People get all mad when I call autism not a disability, but a different ability. There are people out there who get 7 ways from angry when I say that. How dare you? Don't even know. Well, my kids have autism. And I also know my kids are amiable and they're able to move around. They're able to take instruction. They're able to respond to that instruction. It's a different ability. I'm blind on my right eye. I have a different ability. I can do things. And my whole purpose behind disabilities and all that stuff is I understand there are people out there who do need the help. There are people out there who do have problems. But this is for the people who have minor things, because everybody's got some kind of thing that they can't do. But they make their minor thing into a major thing, and then they don't want to use what they have to make things. A different ability means that, yeah, I'm blind in my right eye, but I've learned how to adapt with the things I've got to continue to be a productive member in society. And that's the whole point. If you have a disability where you got your leg amputated, yeah, you may need some help for things. But if you're willing to work at finding a way to adapt and you become another productive member of society, that leg is no longer a disability, it's a different ability. Because you have figured a way how to make it work, how to do something with it. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to disability, different ability, all that stuff. Like I said, there are people out there, there's people out there who do not have the mental capacities, who cannot think for themselves. Those people may be a good artist. They may have different things that they love to do that you can't do. I can think of a lot of people who had no mental factories, but they did really, really wonderful things. Because they didn't make their disability disable them. A disability is only a disability if you allow it to disable you. That's what I'm basically gonna say. That being said, I made it to the end of my 5-minute spiel today. And I think today's word for the end of the comments, for the people who don't know, I always put a word at the end of the video so you can write down the comments to let me know you made it clear to the end of this video. And I I think today's word will be think different. 2 words today, but think different will be the phrase that we need to put at the end of the video. Let me know you made it clear to the end of the video, and if you like this, like it. If you don't like it, well, you can also make that button happen, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.